Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode here on the channel as we're back on the long dusty road that is the road to the show here on MLB The Show, as we're back here with Alex Humberto, a guy we haven't seen on the channel for quite some time. Yeah, I've been meaning to put some episodes up of him, and of course I said I was going to do that during the off season, during the winter time, but that did not happen. Of course, MLB college football, and of course Madden took it over as always. But we're back here with Alex Humberto, if you remember, a potential 81 overall. He's a center fielder. He also plays the other two outfield positions there. He's from the Dominican Republic, and of course, his first year with Boston was a great year. He had big numbers there, as you see, and of course won Rookie of the Year and came very close to helping the Boston Red Sox win a World Series title. Now, after that, surprisingly enough, we got traded to the Blue Jays, and then from the Blue Jays, we end up landing very quickly. I think we played like maybe a couple of games or so, and then got traded here to San Diego. Now, with San Diego, we haven't done too much on the field. We've played a full season, but not necessarily on the field. Most of it has been on the bench. And now here we are in season 3. This will be our first full season with San Diego, and we're hoping that we get a chance to be on the field here. As you see, we are on the bench with an 81 overall. Of course, we got a couple guys ahead of us in our positions there, the center, left, and right field. But I'm really hoping that we can be able to get Alex on the field and get him to get a chance to play some baseball here and show off what he can do, because we already seen what he can do there in Boston. And like I said, I'm still kind of just puzzled and just kind of befuddled of why the hell they trade him because he was such a great, highly potential type of player. And of course, I think I said before in past videos here, we're gonna get revenge on Boston at some point here. Hopefully we can get a chance to go back there and play for him. But if not, our main objective is of course obviously have a legend type career, but get revenge on Boston for doing what they did. So as you take a look here, we're playing against the Arizona Diamondbacks. You see Zach Gallen, B potential 90 overall. And of course, there you see his numbers from last season. And obviously, we're going to try to see if we can get a chance to play here today. Now, by the looks of it, we're signed as a bench player here, so that means we'll be coming in pitch hit situations, or in other cases, if we get our speed up, we got a chance to steal bases as well. So we're in this pitch hit situation, top of the 8th, 1 out, 1 runner on board, and right now Arizona leads it 1-0 here. So we'll try to see what we can do here in this situation. But obviously, our job is try to get on the field, try to be an everyday guy. And of course, if our agent comes up and talks to us, calls us or whatever, we're gonna make I think so far, if I remember correctly, from the ending from the last time we played, I did make a request of being traded. I want to be traded. I want to go to a team that's going to be able to utilize me on an everyday purpose. So we'll see what Alex can do here in this situation. Now, this is really weird because this is the first time I've really had a Roto-Show character in this situation before. I've had Roto-Show characters that have been played for a team for half a season and then get bumped off and traded to another team and doing well. If you remember from the main channel, we have a character over there by DeMarcus King, who got traded around for quite a bit there. Of course, he had an injury, and of course, if you guys want to know more about his story, definitely go check out his series over there on the main channel on ESGNet. But here on ESGN Plus, you see here, didn't do so well there, so that was going to be a fly ball. And the Diamondbacks will go ahead and win this one here. 1-0 is the final in this matchup here. As sadly to say, I really hope this series does not become a series where we're just pitch hitting all the time, because that could be very, very annoying in a lot of aspects there. So, and of course, if that's the case, and which, if you remember from the previous, when we got traded to the Padres, majority of that season we did have to sit on the bench. And so what we'll try to do here in this series is try to fast track some stuff here, and I'll play a couple games here and there, see what we do, and kind of just see if whenever we can finally get out of this little rut that we're in, with Alex Humberto. I don't understand why he is being, seen that here in this series, but it looks like that's the case. As we get ready for this next, hopefully this next game, we're gonna be matched. We're gonna be matched up here against Corbin Martin, a potential 86 overall, 4 pitches, a 4-seamer, a curve, such a changeup, and a 2-seamer. For the great state of Texas, he is 6'2", 200 pounds, and he is 26 years of age. He's been in the league for 3 seasons, so he's doing pretty well for himself. And Arizona is obviously picked him up there. He used to be a Houston player. He played for Houston for a short time there, but really found his niche here in Arizona. So we'll start to see what we can do here if we get into this game here today. And it looks like we are going to get a chance here, but not against Martin. We're going to go against Lopez here, as Lopez will be in action. And we'll see how he does here, or at least try to see what Alex can do here in this situation. As we're up by a run here, and nobody's out here. He has a pitch hit situation here, so obviously we got to try to do well here. Try to get on board and try to show the coach what we can do here. We already had 3 home runs, 80 RBI so far this season. As we'll see, actually that was from last season, excuse me. But yeah, we'll see what we can try to do here with a run, up by a run against Lopez, as he is a 1-0 count. So ball there. He'll go for the next pitch here. That's a 4-seamer right down Broadway. Can't obviously we had to take that one just to try to see where he's at here. Just take a couple pitches, see where he's at, see if we can try to take off with one and try to get a base hit of some sort here. Obviously, be nice to hit a home run. Humberto when he was with Boston his rookie year had some pretty good numbers there, and power and slugging, and of course home runs as well. So we'll go ahead and see a 1-2 count here on Humberto, and this one's going to get smacked out there, but it's going to be held up in the air, and that's going to be a long fly ball out to the left, as that's going to be the first out of the inning. I do want to apologize to, I should have said this in the beginning of the video here, but my voice is kind of oddly, raspy and kind of whatnot. But I'm suffering a nasal or head cold, and obviously I didn't want to do this, but at the same time it's like, man, we've got to put up some content here. So I do apologize. You'll hear me in both on this channel and also on the main channel like this. So I do apologize, and I will be remind you guys that several times in different videos here. But as of late, I'm getting better here. But the train got to keep on moving. The show must go on when it comes to content here on YouTube. But as you take a look here, San Diego, we actually win this one here. As of course, we were not much of a difference maker in this one, but San Diego able to win this game here today, and they pull off a nice victory here against the Arizona Diamondbacks, winning this one by 1. 3-2 is your final score. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error for San Diego. 2 runs, 8 hits, no errors for Arizona. As Arizona able to get the, I should say San Diego able to get the victory there. Alex Humberto goes 0 for 1 there in that game. So we'll go to the next game here against Arizona, and we'll have another chance here now to try to get something going here for ourselves as we get to the next matchup here. Caleb Smith on the field here today, and we'll see what he can do. We'll see what we can do against him. 205 pounds, 6'2", 31 years of age, from Texas. He has a 4-seamer, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball that he is pretty solid in. And we'll try to see if we can try to get ourselves in a position here to help ourselves out here and to try to pull off a nice victory for a win here today. So we'll see how things will go here, as Humberto, of course, coming up here. Got another chance here to show off what he can do here with his at-bat. So we're up by 1 run here at the top of the 9th here with 1 out, nobody on. And that slider is going to break in there in the zone there against Humberto, as it's going to be now 1 a strike. So 0-1 count. Next pitch here, he's going to go after this one here. He thought he had a solid hit there, but fortunately that's just going to be a routine ground ball to second. And that's going to be out number 2 here for San Diego. San Diego hoping to hold on to this 1-run lead that they have right now here on the top of the 9th. We'll see how things go. And, of course, if you can tell by the music here, it may not be a good thing here because Arizona comes back and ties it up 3-all. And we go for the 10th inning here, and they hit a walk-off as Ratto there, Dominic Ratto here, hits one there for a home run and wins this one for Arizona. Arizona wins this one here 4-3 at home, and they win the series against the San Diego Padres. So Padres, yeah, not doing so hot here today. But they are able, but they do able to get a win, at least in this series here, to help themselves out. But you know, that's not going to really help us too much here in the standings, as we're trying to do our best here to keep our head above water, because we are in a very division that's very competitive. You got Dodgers, of course, obviously the Arizona Diamondbacks, and of course the Giants, who have not been playing so well as of late, but they have their times where they have a nice little run there. So we really got to try to make sure we make up some ground here, especially in a lot of divisional games. And of course, I think for the most part here in this series, we'll try to focus on divisional games to help us out and try to get things going here for us. But actually, we got a 4th game coming up here with Arizona. So we'll get to the 4th game here, as Arizona is going to go ahead, and we'll see here what we can try to do here in this matchup here today, as Arizona bring out Luke Weaver. And Weaver, of course, this is going to be in the top of the 7th here with 1 out. Zach Green on first, and of course Alex Humberto up to bat. We'll see what Alex can do here in this situation. Obviously, try to bump the runner, move the runner up, advance the runner areas bit in scoring position. And of course, for our personal selves here, we got to try to get our average up some. As we don't get too many opportunities here, since we're here in San Diego. And I'm really still kind of scratching my head here, because San Diego has some pretty good, decent guys here. I don't understand why they need Alex here when they have a pretty good farm system they got. And I just don't understand. He's a guy that started with Boston and did well. We did sit with the Blue Jays for whatever reason, but we got a couple times we got to play in a couple games there. But here in San Diego, I don't know what the overall plan is here for for them to be utilizing Alex this way. I don't understand. I don't know what the deal is, but hopefully we can talk to our agent and try to maybe get traded here. We hit this one up the middle. That is going to be a base hit, and that's going to get him on board. And now with runners on first and second with 1 away. So nice job there from Alex, as he is showing off what he can do on the field here. But unfortunately, that is going to be not really going to be too much helpful here, as I believe we're going to lose this one here. We'll take a look here at the sim here, and yep, we're going to lose this one 2-0 in Arizona. So Arizona does win this series. They obviously took 3 out of the 4 games here, and really we are just I don't know, almost thinking like, what is the deal? What is going on? So we do get a hit, and of course that helps us average go up here. But again, we're just want to try to get on board here, and be able to play a series and get some more at bats here. Just this one at bat is really not showing off what Alex can really do. He is a potential. You would think he would have him out there, every other day starting, but not the case. So we'll go ahead and get to San Francisco here. San Francisco right now currently 2-1 for the season. Right now we're 3-1, and right now we're sitting in last place, 2 games behind the Diamondbacks, or actually Diamondbacks and Dodgers right now are both 3-1. Just a half a game between the Dodgers and between the Dodgers and the Giants there, along with the Diamondbacks there. Both, like I said, Diamondbacks and Dodgers tied in first place. But we'll see the Giants lineup here. Not too many familiar names here. I guess Brandon Belt, Flores, a lot of the guys during this era, which would be the 2020. Well, right now we're in 2023, so a lot of the guys from that 2020 season and so on are not really here in the Giants organization anymore. They got a lot of newer guys here, younger players they brought up through their farm system. But as we take a look here, Tyler Beede is going to be our pitcher that we'll have to face up against here. If we happen to play in this game or jump into this game here today. Beede potential 78 overall, four-seam fastball, changeups, curveball, and a slider. Born in Massachusetts, 6'3", 211 pounds. He's been in the league here for about 2 seasons. As you take a look at his numbers there, of course, he's been getting kind of some spot starts here and there with the team. But, I think really true. I think some of those numbers, some of those stats down there are kind of glitched. But apparently been in the league for 2 seasons. And there you see his numbers just last year. Of course, his WAR at 0.2. So we're going to take on Adon. He is the reliever here in this situation. As we're going to be looking, looks like we're going to be on the outfield here. So we're playing some defense here today. We're playing right field. As his secondary position is the other outfield positions. As we'll see if we're going to creep up on this ball here, but it's going to be hit there to the second baseman for the easy play in shallow right field, and that's going to be 1 away here on the Giants. So we'll see if we'll get it at bat, which in some cases I highly doubted, but we'll see what the case will be here. As looks like the Giants will go on to win. They will get the win here. 4-3 is going to be your final. As, tell you, stuff like this is really annoying. We can't really get a chance to get on the field here. And when we do, it's like, kid, I feel like in some ways they're telling us we're not ready yet. But we've already proven ourselves already. We won Rookie of the Year. And, now we're in season 3 of our career. And I don't know. I don't know what the end game is here when it comes to, finally getting a starting position here with the San Diego Padres here. We should be starting here. We should be getting a couple starts here and there, playing in the outfield position. Really any, if it's not center field, it could be right, it could be left. I mean, a lot of the guys that are ahead of us are kind of older and not really built to play every single day like they used to when they were younger. But I feel like I just don't want us to waste away here as a bench player and not really have the opportunity to go out here and show what we can do. So now we'll see Shane McClellan. He'll be on the hill here today. Beede potential 76 overall, 4-seam fastball, a changeup, or curveball, and a 2-seam fastball. And of course, we'll be on first base here. So looks like we got a chance to maybe try to steal and try to get a runner or get Alex in scoring position here. Right now we're down by a run, and it looks like this one's gonna be simmed, and we've been replaced and removed from the game. So we don't get to see our boy in action here today on the base pass here, but looks like we're trying to, not really trying to do anything there. So we end up losing this one again. This time also as well, 4-3 loss in this matchup here today, as Alex and the team really going down the wrong direction in the standings there. And that was game 3 of this series, as he was a pinch runner, I should say, in this situation, and really was not able to really do too much there. Just taking a look at the numbers there. Looks like our team is just not really doing so well. Defensively, we're 26th, but in the power rankings overall, we're ranked 2nd. And defense is getting really, really bad. We got number 1 in pitching, which I find that really depressing. Because if we're number 1 in pitching, we should be not giving up so many runs here. You know, I would imagine like maybe a run a game, but yeah, we're heading back home here. I believe this is a home opener here for us. We started off the season on the road, and now we're taking on Arizona in one of our home. This is a home opener for us. 3-2 is the ball game here. Bottom of the 7th with one runner on board at second and one out. And Humberto right now having a 250 average right now. Like I said, just coming off the bench here in the last every game now since the beginning of the season here. And he's going to pop this one here high and deep out to left field. This one's going to go back. This one's going to go deep. And it's going to be just well short there at the warning track. As that's just warning track power there that we're observing there on that play. As the left fielder does a great job there of tracking that ball down. As we'll take a look here, and we'll see that he'll be replaced. And Arizona hits another home run, making it now 4-2. And looks like Arizona's going to start dominating us here in our own house now. As we just cannot get much going there. Now it's 5-2. And our pitching is just not here. It's Arizona. They are going to end up winning this one here. A final score of 5-2 in this ball game here today. And yeah, that is not how you want this one to go at all. So in a lot of ways, I think like, hey, personally, should put Alex in the lineup, change things up. You know, we're in a, you know, we don't want to be in a hole so early here, and maybe you know, shaking up the lineup here a little bit here will kind of help things. So we get to the second game of this series, as we'll take it on Luke Weaver, and this is early on in the bottom of the 5th. He's going to be leading off here today as a pitch hitter. So there you see, getting the last minute instructions there from the manager. Tie 3-3. Nobody on board, nobody out. Alex here takes first pitch. That's going to be a four-seamer, as he's going to take that one looking. Alex is, you know, we've seen him in that, you know, in the beginning of this series with Boston. And he's a patient hitter most of the time. So him just taking a couple of looks here, seeing where the pitcher's at, kind of measuring where he's. You see, that was a good position where the ball was at, but he just could not get around that one, as he was just a little too early there. So we'll see what he can do here on this pitch here. And oh, that's a nice hit there. Nice little perfect. As he is going to hit a base hit there over to right field. And that's going to put him on board here. So hopefully this is the start of a rally here in the bottom of the 5th here for the Padres. As you see Profar now coming up to bat here. He's 0 for 2 for the day. He struck out twice now. We'll see what Profar can do here now in this situation. Profar, of course, leadoff guy. Top the batter at the beginning of the order. Let's see if we can get something going here now. As we'll see the pitch being taken there. And that's going to be a ball. So 2-1 count here for Profar. And we'll see what he can do. Alex, of course, flirting there with the pitcher coming off the bag there just a little bit there, making him second guess himself. Of course, Weaver, a veteran. And of course, he, you know, if he is he's a veteran, well-known pitcher. He's pretty stoic there on the hill. And Alex is going to take off here, and that's going to be ball 4. As Alex was trying to make a steal there, but they're going to go ahead and reward them first base, as Weaver's not happy with himself there. And he's going to try to take his revenge out here on Grissom. So Trent Grissom 0 for 2. He struck out earlier today. Grissom here. Oh, going to make sure the runner stays at second, as they're going to keep a close eye there on Alex. See the second baseman there. Of course, Iglesias making a little pat there on his glove, letting him know that, you know, we can pick him off. 0-2. And of course, Alex again flirting with the Weaver here on the base pass, thinking about stealing. Just trying to see what pitch he can steal off of, some kind of breaking pitch. Usually is the best ones to go with. 2-2 count here for Grissom as he'll take another pitch there. It's going to be a full count here for the second batter of the Padres here. We'll see if he's going to get a pitch here that he can feast on and, of course, bring those runners up 90 feet or maybe even bring Alex home in some case. As Alex is going to be checked over there at second base again as he is safe. But yeah, I would like to see Alex be more, just get him involved in the lineup here a lot more. This kid has good power, good contact. Like he is just, I feel like they're just wasting a good talent here on the base, on the bench there and not let him really do something. He's young still. He's what, I think early 20s. 3-2 count here as Alex goes back and he is going to, of course, make sure he is being taken care of there at second as they, of course, again, make the throw there at second base. 3-2 count. Weaver must be really, really nervous here. As soon as we see a base runner take off here. Can we get there on time? And no. They're going to wipe us off the board. So they do get a double, or they do get a steal. Padres do. They get a runner in scoring position, but they have to give up an out. And that is not what we're looking for there. As we'll see, Arizona takes a one-run lead here in the sixth. As we're going to move along here. Try to see if this team can come back and try to do something here. But right now, we are in trouble. Oh, nice job. 2-run shot there. Makes it now 6-4. So Padres starting to fight back here. Let's see if they can keep doing so here. And of course, we've got to play some good defense. Has some really good pitching as well. Pitching has not been the greatest. As we end up winning this one 6-4 is your final. Nice job there, fellas. As we're able to get the win. And of course, that's going to help us, of course, get to, get a little more love there in the standings. As we win the game 2 of this series. And hopefully, that will be a start of something for us going in the right direction. And, like I said, this is a very tough National League West division. You got some tough teams. Dodgers obviously have a plethora of cash they can throw out there to buy any, arms or bats. And, of course, like I said, Arizona right now is a hot team. They got a lot of young talent and great pitching as well. So we are definitely going to have to, we're going to either, have to fight and obviously I think it's going to be a struggle, but just, show that we're not going to just just roll over and just not, do anything about it. So we end up, I think we lose the third game of the series. We'll jump down to the Los Angeles series here. We're taking on the Angels, and this should be a good one here as we're going to see what we can do here against the Angels. This is a 2-game set, nice little interleague series here as we're at home once again. And right now we're up by 3 here in the bottom of the 7th. It's 2 out, nobody on here as we see Humberto with a 1-0 count, looking to try to get on board here and have a successful, or at least keep this drive or this inning alive here in the 7th. Ball's going to be hit over the left field, but that's just not going to be enough to get the ball out of the ballpark there, and that is going to be the final out of the inning. So no such luck there on that at bat, but there you see 9 runs, 13 hits. For the Padres, we're definitely smacking the ball around there in the ballpark here today. As we take a look here, and it looks like we're adding some more runs to our ledger here. 13-6 now. As we go to the 9th, and the Angels start to come back here, and final score 13-9. As the Angels pick up a victory, nice, or I should say, not the Angels, excuse me, the Padres. Pick up the victory there, winning the first game of the series as the boys bats started rattling here tonight like that. Of course, been nice, even better if we could have been a part of that, but in some way we were. We flew out there in the 7th, but been nice if we got a be in a lineup at some point here. Jeez. But there you see, nice win there for us. As we'll move on now, and we'll get to the final game of this 2-game set. Of course, the final game of this episode here today, as we'll take on the Angels again. Bottom of the 8th, nobody out, 2 on here for Alex. So this is a big opportunity for Alex to really open the door up and really put something on the board here for Angels. So he's got to look for that good pitch here to try to drive these runners into scoring position. Takes first pitch, 4-seam high fastball here as he takes that one look and canning here, hoping that this youngster will, of course, take the bait. Didn't dare that time. So 1-0 count. And Alex here takes the pitch, and he's going to hit this one there. That's going to be a foul ball. Looking at a 1-1 count. So if we can drive this one somewhere in the gap out there, left center, right center, that will definitely bring in a run. But also maybe put the runners in score position there at second and third, depending on that speed of the first guy on first. Not that great, so at least one run will come in, and Alex will be at least at second. As that one's gonna be taken there, slider outside, good eye there from Alex. Currently batting .286 for the season. 3-1 count here, so he should be getting something he can do something with. And unfortunately, he's going to get too much of underneath that one too much. Runner's going to be out at second, but Alex is on board. As he's on board there, so good hit. Unfortunately, gets the force out there at second. C.J. Abrams now coming out here to pitch run at third. So really anything. With one out, Profar here. If Profar can hit a gap somewhere, or more or less hit one over the wall, that will definitely put us back in this ball game here. Angels up by a run here. Profar is going to hit this one, but he's going to foul that one off to left side over there. 3-2, and they're going to check the runner there at first. That'll be Alex. As they're trying to keep a close eye on him. They know he's got the ability to steal. 3-2. 1 out. And again, going to check on Alex at first base. They should kind of focus on the pitcher or the batter here. Or maybe even Abrams. I can see Abrams taking off. But they're just trying to, they're just really keying on Alex here. As we'll see, Profar here hits this one up the middle. That's going to be probably a double play. And the runner's in. And he's at first, and the runner will come in to score. So we are able to, we didn't do too much help here for ourselves. We didn't stay on base, but we do get the game tied up 1 apiece. As Profar there helps his way. Gets that runner from scoring from third. We'll see here as we're wrapping up today's episode. Solo shot there for Los Angeles. And Angeles, with that solo shot, will win this one here 2-1. Is your final score. So the Angels able to win this series? Or I can't remember now. Jeez. Able to split the series? Which is it? I forgot now. Split the series there, 1 game apiece. Win this one here 2-1 is your final score. So Alex there, nice job there from him. He tried his best to keep, trying to get a couple decent hits here for himself. But again, we just gotta keep fighting here, I guess, to show the proof to the organization that we're worth, being an everyday guy. So let's take a look here. Dodgers 10-4, first place. Diamondbacks a game and a half behind the Dodgers at 8-5. Giants 6-7. They're 3.5 games back of the Dodgers. We're 4 games back behind the Dodgers. Just a half a game between us and the Giants, but we're at 5-7. And the Rockies 4-9, and they're 5.5 back of the Dodgers, but only a half a game back of us, or actually a game and a half back of us. So as you take a look here, we'll look at the rest of the standings here around the league for right now. Reds 8-5, first place right now in the Central, the National League Central. Cardinals 7-5. Excuse me. Padres 6-6. Brewers 6-7, and Cubbies there in last place. East right now, the Mets 11-3. Wow. Marlins 8-5. Dodgers, Braves 5-7. Nationals 4-10, and the Phillies are 3-9. 7 games back of the Mets. And then, of course, in my old division there, Yankees 10-3, Red Sox 7-4 or 9-4, 7-7 for the Rays, 6-7 for the Orioles, and of course, Blue Jays in last place. Twins right now lead the AL Central with a 9-7 record. Indians 7-6, Royals 6-8, Tigers 5-7, and the White Sox in last place right now, just 5 games back there in their division. Astros 9-5 in the AL West, and the Mariners 7-6, 6-6 Angels, who we just played, 5-7 Athletics, and 4-9 Rangers. So those are your updated standings, and of course, like I said, we're going to try to move along here in the series as quickly as we can. Like I said, we're going to be in a lot of pitch hit situations here. Ideally, I'm just going to try to film the ones that we're actually do well in. We get a hit or something. Or if we do by chance get a start, then I will definitely show it like I normally would. But with all this pitch hit situation, I don't want to bore you guys with just seeing me take an at bat and then either whiffing on it or or getting on board there. I don't think we'll see too many home runs, but yeah, we'll have to see what we can do. So coming up in the next episode, we have 3 games. We'll start off a 3-game series there in Los Angeles, taking on the Dodgers. Then we'll head back out to Arizona, which I think that'll be a series that we'll skip. The Dodgers, or not the Dodgers, but the Diamondbacks. And then, of course, we head back home with Cincinnati. And I think we'll end up, we'll also show the Colorado series there as well, possibly. Kind of replace that series with Arizona. So that is it for this episode here of Alex Humberto. Like I said, I'm glad to have him back. And of course, we'll see other Road to Show characters like DeMarcus King, who you've probably been seeing around on the channel as well. And of course, there possibly could be another Road to Show character when MLB 25 comes out here, which should be coming out, by the time this video is published, should be out already. So we'll have a new series of maybe possibly a new Road to Show character or some type of franchise series. But that is it for this episode, you guys. If you guys want to see more here on the channel, definitely stick around. Look for more baseball as we get ready for the new baseball season coming up in real life, and of course, more of Road to Show here on the channel. But if you guys did enjoy today's video, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you happen to be new, and of course, hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified of this series or any other series that happens to drop here on the channel. And of course, don't forget, go over to the main channel, as you guys can check out more Road to Show series over there as well. We got several over there on the main channel there, so definitely go check those out. And of course, those guys will be returning from hiatus as well on the main channel there here very, very soon as well. So if not already, they're floating around there. So definitely go check those out as well. But that's it for me, you guys. Stay tuned for more here on the channel. As always, keep each other healthy, and I will see you all next time.